Namo Phat, good morning. Thank you for joining me for our daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This beautiful sound calls us back to our true home. The fifth mindfulness training. Aware of the suffering caused by unmindful consumption, I vow to cultivate good health, both physical and mental, for myself, my family, and my society, by practicing mindful eating, drinking, and consuming. I will ingest only items that preserve peace, well-being, and joy in my body, in my consciousness, and in the collective body and consciousness of my family and society. I'm determined not to use alcohol or any other items that contain toxins, such as certain TV programs, magazines, books, films, and conversations. I'm aware that to damage my body or my consciousness with these poisons is to betray my ancestors, my parents, my society, and future generations. I will work to transform violence, fear, anger, and confusion in myself and in society by practicing a diet for myself and for society. I understand that a proper diet is crucial for self-transformation and the transformation of society. For our Dharma readings, we've been reading a book by the nuns of Amaravati called The Body, Dhamma Reflections on Aging, Sickness, and Death. And this morning we're beginning a Dhamma talk by Ajahn Metta called Walking the Path with Courage. When looking at the qualities of courage and renunciation, you might notice that these are both important ingredients of any spiritual path. In the Theravada tradition, renunciation is at the top of the list in terms of practice and training. For monastics, all of our life revolves around this theme, and the 5 precepts, the training of the lay community, are also very concerned with these qualities. A little while ago, I had a conversation with another group of people, and I noticed that renunciation seems to be in the air. It seems to be a quality of the time we are living in. The state of economy at the moment, the crisis we are experiencing, is affecting us in many ways. We probably all have a feeling of uncertainty, not knowing if and how it will affect our lives, realizing that suddenly we may not have all the resources available that we are used to. We are faced with a situation where we must live with a bit less in terms of material resources. This might bring up some questions. Where is it possible, without too many changes in my life, to live with less, to need less? What has my life been like so far in terms of how I spend my material income? If we connect this with our spiritual path, we can see that questions like these are related. When you embark on a spiritual path, or perhaps suddenly find yourself on one, you will notice that when you move deeper into it, it is asking you for some kind of renunciation. It does not matter which of the Buddhist traditions you investigate, you will see renunciation as one of the steps on this path. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Sadhu, sadhu, Sadhu. Thank you for joining me this morning.